Alright, now let's do something simple to get stupid fat, just because I'm fat and I like sweets. Super simple Butter Scotch bar, Rice Krispie type thing, recipe. I recently heard someone called them Scotcheroos.
That's what they're called.
I was born in '83 and lived in Minnesota my whole damn life and have never, ever, ever heard them Scotcheroos.
Apparently in the Midwest.
I just called them Butter Scotch bars. So this is about as easy as it gets. We take a cup of these here, Butter Scotch chips, and then we're going to get a half a cup of that there penis bubber. So, you take this and we'll get some of that there penis bubber. And we get the big jar.
Do you want to use a...
No, this is fine.
Okay.
We get the big jar because my wife here has an unhealthy addiction to penis bubber.
I do not.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah.
Hey, last night I couldn't even finish my shake because there was too much peanut butter in it.
I wouldn't say it's unhealthy. You just love penis bubber.
Is that a...
Which sounds really strange because I'm not saying it the proper way, but then again, I'm an idiot. I never say anything the proper way. Everything's got to have some stupid name.
So we're adding a half cup?
Yep, a half cup of peanut butter to the 1 cup of Butter Scotch chips. And then we'll just kind of, cock. There. And we're going to take this into the microwave. And I'm just going to push a bunch of fucking buttons and just hit start. I don't even care. It's 36 minutes and 5 seconds.
That's not how long you do it for.
No, I'm just going to kind of run it for like, I don't know, a minute, and then stir it, and then run it some more until it's got a smooth consistency.
Where's your pan that you're going to use?
Pan? Oh, right. We put it in a thing.
You want to do that, or you want to do your metal ones?
Oh, I was going to say, do we still have the metal ones? We got all this new Pioneer Woman stuff. I done forgot.
Well, I wasn't going to get rid of that.
This thing's classic. Straight from Savers.
That's your butterscotch.
Aluminum.
That's your butterscotch bar dish.
It's not a Miro. It's a fully something. Fully crap. Fully fantastic. And the best way to do ultimate laziness is to use wax paper.
You can use this for stirring.
Yeah. That way I don't really have to clean the pan. We'll just take this and just kind of shove it in there and set this aside. I should probably stir that shit, huh?
Yep.
So you can see it's a little chunky still, so we'll put it in there for about another minute or so to finish melting the butterscotch together. The microwave is still set for 34 minutes and 56 seconds. I don't think it's going to take that long, but, you know.
Yeah.
So there we got a nice smooth consistency. And we'll take some of these Rice Crisps, off-brand Rice Krispies.
Which are fine.
And, I mean, honestly, I don't really have a measurement for this. I just do it to texture. Let's see how this comes out here. Probably going to need a little more, I'll bet. But I want to make sure these are nice and coated. Don't want no dry Rice Crisps now. Come on now. Pretty damn close, actually. But there's a lot of excess moisture. Goo? Yes. Shmoo. Shmoo. That would be a technical term. Shmoo. And just make a mess and just a little. Perfect.
Come on.
Well, you know, cats will clean it up. Turbo! Clean up, aisle 5. I heard him. Lazy fuck. He ain't come in here yet, though.
Molly.
Yeah. Although I'm sure if I got the milk out, they'd come running. Little bastards. Anyways, this is pretty good. I like this consistency. I mean, you can make a little more by adding, you know, you could add more and it would still be fine too, but I like a nice consistency of this here butterscotch liquid. And then we just take this into a pan. Yes. I'm just gonna use the bowl to scrape this excess off the spatula. I'll set this bowl aside because we're gonna use that for the topping. So I'm just gonna smooth this out. It doesn't even have to go all the way to the edges. Just, you know, get the thickness that you want. Oh yeah. Just smack it around a little bit. And then I'm just going to go ahead and clean up these edges a bit. I'm probably going to pretty much be the only one eating these anyways.
I'll eat one.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have a couple, but I'm fat, so these will be gone probably by tomorrow. Because I can't stop. So now I'm just going to toss this in the freezer. And it looks like there's space just kind of there. And while that's chilling in the freezer, we'll get our topping together. So we want a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. There's nothing wrong with being a little overfull, right? And a bowl. And then we need another half a cup of the penis blubber. That's a cup. Hang on. Hang on, we got this. I should be able to eyeball this by now, but I'm just not that bright. So I still measure this out for some reason.
I'll pause it. Okay.
That's half a cup.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's being lazy. Fat little. So sticky. And then just like we did with the butterscotch mixture, I don't need those anymore, I'll just set those there. I'm gonna actually move this around a little bit here. Probably terrible idea. Some of the chocolate chips are already actually melting in the bottom of the bowl. Sure. Just set that right there. Throw this back in the microwave. We're at 34 minutes and 25 seconds. Yep. Alright, so just like before, I put it in there for about a minute, stirred it, and put it in for probably only another 30 seconds. And we got a pretty good consistency going. There's a few little chunks from some loose Rice Krispies just floating around in there, but I mean, whatever. If you really wanted to be picky, you could use a clean bowl and a clean tool, but why make more dirty dishes? You don't need to. So this has only been in the freezer for a couple of minutes, but it's enough to kind of solidify it a little bit, at any rate. And so now we just take this mixture.
Sorry, Turbo.
And yes, the bowl is hot. So for some people that might be a problem. But for me it's like, it's hot, but I can tolerate it.
Because of all your mechanic stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably how many times you've already burned your hands.
Oh, hot oil changes.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime when a car is running its air conditioning and comes in for an oil change. That stuff is hotter than the fucking surface of the sun, I tell you what. God damn. And gloves aren't going to protect you from that shit either. But I wouldn't wear bitch mittens anyways, because I'm not a bitch. I'm a lot of things. I'm an idiot.
So now he's
I'm a moron.
Spreading the chocolate out. Chocolate peanut butter mixture.
But I ain't no bitch. Oh yeah.
And then it just goes back into the fridge or freezer for a little bit.
Let it get cold, solidify. I think they're best to eat them when they're kind of cool. Straight out of the freezer, they might be a little hard to bite into, obviously. But now that that is essentially prepared, these can go back in the freezer. And then once they've solidified in a little bit, we can cut and try them out. And as far as cleanup is concerned, well, that's the best fucking part right there. Oh, damn. Almost ready. There's a little bit of some glossy shine in the middle. I'll wait until it's all kind of opaque, or that's not the right word. Dull? Dull? Yeah, we'll go with dull, flat, something like that. Then they'll be ready. This is looking good now. It's been about maybe 15-20 minutes. So now we just need to separate the bars into usable cheap pieces, you know, like this big mamma jamma here. Yeah. There we go. Simple, delicious butterscotch Rice Krispie bars, or Scotcheroos if you fancy that weird ass term. And milk. I mean, come on. What's better? Total fatness.